Hello, my name is Bryan Gallant, and I am the Ministerial Director for the Iowa Missouri Conference, and it is a joy just to talk with you briefly here today. I want to let you know that October is a very special month, and it's the Pastor Family Appreciation Month for the North American Division, but also many churches around the world, where the church members take time to say thank you to their pastors and their families. Now, there's a couple Bible verses just to remind you this if you didn't already know, but Ephesians 4, talking about the spiritual gifts, Paul says, Jesus talking here, he himself gave some to be apostles, some prophets, some evangelists, some pastors and teachers. Why? For the equipping of the saints, for the work of ministry, for the edifying of the body of Christ, till we all come to the unity of the faith and to the knowledge of the Son of God, to a perfect man, to the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ. So obviously we have different gifts and calling, but those who are called to pastor and to minister, they still have some work to do, and we are grateful that they're in our churches. One other verse that's kind of along the lines of what pastor appreciation is about comes from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 12. It says, "We urge you, brethren," and we'll include sisters, "to recognize those who labor among you and are over you in the Lord and admonish you, and to esteem them very highly in love for their work's sake. Be at peace among yourselves." I can share with you very clearly that many pastors serve sacrificially, and they face unusual challenges. Things like never truly being off, always carrying in their hearts and their minds the needs of the congregation, the special heart cries, the prayers, the calls at the middle of the night, the visitations in the hospital, the times of grief and walking together, not to mention preparing sermons over and over again, and of course their families having to share dad, and sometimes not knowing when he's actually off, knowing what day to have off, all those things. Many pastors truly are carrying a very special load. And so Pastor Appreciation Month for the whole family is a beautiful time for the church to say thank you. And we want to encourage you to do that. There's lots of ways you can do that. If you need special ideas, you're welcome to reach out to me, send me an email or something. There's been articles that have been written and resources you can even search online if you'd like to do that sometime. But basically, it's a matter of, as a church, taking some time or even multiple Sabbaths during the month of October to say thank you through cards, through gifts, through support, maybe even a surprise getaway for them as a family, but just simply taking the time to say those words to show appreciation. I remember one time years ago, a person simply said thank you to me with some kindness and a card, and I remember that verse in Proverbs that says, "A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold and fixtures of silver," and it meant that to me. And so as we enter into the month of October right now, I invite you to please be intentional. Maybe you need to have a short conversation as a board without the pastor being there, and designate someone who has that gift of hospitality and gift giving, and have them do some creative thinking. Give them a budget, help them work those things out, and create a habit of gratitude and thankfulness for our churches. I know your pastors will appreciate it. I know their families will incredibly be grateful. But even as we choose as a community of faith, the more thankful and grateful that we are, it will bless all of us. May God be with you. Contact me if you have some questions. We look forward to seeing what God will do through your kindness to encourage and to lift up those hands that sometimes get tired, and to bless. Thank you very much.